Episode 7. The Twins' Tricks. The Otis family made the ghost upset and nervous. He stayed in his room and he jumped every time he heard a noise.
I have to appear in the hall at night,
he thought.
I have to make strange and terrible noises. I am a ghost, and it's my duty. I must do it.
Sir Simon was an evil man when he was alive, but now he was dead. His ghost wanted to do his job properly. Every Saturday, he walked in the hall from midnight until 3 o'clock, but he tried not to let the family see or hear him. He took off his shoes and even took a bottle of Tammany Rising Sun lubricator from Mr. Otis's bedroom and oiled his chains. However, the family knew that he was there, and the twins played terrible tricks on him. One night, they tied a piece of string to the furniture on each side of the hall. The ghost tripped over the string in the dark and fell over. On another night, the twins put some butter at the top of the stairs. The ghost slipped on the butter and fell all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. This made the ghost very angry, so he decided to frighten the twins. The next night, he wore different clothes. He took off his head and left it in his room. Then he went to the twins' bedroom. The door was not quite closed. The ghost pushed the door hard, and a large bucket of water fell from the top of the door and splashed all over him. The ghost was very wet and very unhappy, but the twins laughed and laughed. The ghost went back to his room and stayed in bed with a cold for the next 2 days.
At least I didn't take my head with me,
He thought.
so I'm not wet all over.
The ghost did not try to frighten the Otis family again. He still appeared in the hall once a week, and the twins still played tricks on him. Sometimes they put nutshells on the floor of the hall to hurt his feet. Once they hid in the hall, jumped out at him, and shouted, "Boom!" But after a while, they did not see the ghost anymore, so the family decided that the ghost was gone forever. The Otis family were wrong. The ghost was still in the house, but he was so frightened of the twins that he became quite ill. He spent most of his time in his room and often stayed in bed. Episode 8. Virginia and the Ghost. The young Duke of Cheshire had come to stay with the family for a while, and he was in love with Virginia and wanted to marry her. One day, Virginia went horse riding with the Duke. She tore her dress on a fence and went home to change her clothes. As she ran to her bedroom, she went past the ghost's room. She saw the ghost by the window. He looked very sad, and Virginia felt sorry for him.
"Don't worry, Ghost,"
she said.
"My brothers are going back to school tomorrow. After that, if you are good, no one will annoy you."
The ghost looked at Virginia in surprise.
How can I be good?
He asked.
It is my job to walk in the hall, to make a noise with my chains and to frighten people.
Mrs. Umney told us that you killed your wife.
Said Virginia.
Is that true?
Yes, it is true,
said the ghost.
but it was a family problem and it's no one else's business.
It's wrong to kill people.
Said Virginia.
You don't understand.
Said the ghost.
She was a terrible wife, and I don't think it was very nice of her brothers to starve me to death, even though I did kill her.
They starved you to death?
Cried Virginia.
Oh, poor ghost. Are you hungry? I've got a sandwich in my bag.
No, thank you.
Said the ghost.
I never eat or sleep, but you are very kind. You are not like the rest of your rude, dishonest family.
My family are not rude or dishonest.
Cried Virginia.
You are dishonest. I know you took all the paints from my box to make the stain in the library. You took all the reds, then all the purple, and when they were all gone, you used green.
Well, what could I do?
Asked the ghost.
It is so difficult to get real blood these days.
Then the ghost started to cry.
Please don't be angry with me. I'm so unhappy.
He said.
I want to sleep, but I cannot. And I'm so tired.
How can I help you?
Asked Virginia.
The only place where I can sleep is in the Garden of Death.
Said the ghost.
You can help me get there. You are sweet and good. You can ask the Angel of Death to let me sleep forever.
I'm not afraid.
Said Virginia.
Let me help you.
The ghost took Virginia's hands. Suddenly, the wall opened up into a big black hole. The hole closed around Virginia and the ghost, and the room was empty.